fucked with by these nitwits that hide behind three-letter agencies, and you're dealing with one of the smartest people alive, and he helps Donald Trump get in office, and he goes, I want to find out what kind of corruption is really around.
Do you see what he just did there? He helps Donald Trump get into office, and he wants to find out what corruption is really around. Hey, Joe, that helping Trump get into office, that's the corruption.
Another Day brings another Joe Rogan podcast where he praises Elon Musk, with plenty of right-wing pundits, podcasters, and YouTubers joining in. It's pretty nauseating. Kyle Kulinski recently took on this topic, and I'll share some of his insights along with my own thoughts. Quick note, our previous YouTube channel was shut down over alleged misinformation claims, even though we were just speaking our truth. We need your help to rebuild. Please subscribe so we can reach 100 subscribers and keep these important conversations alive. Now, let's dive into those clips.
Joe Rogan's show over the past year or two has become the coddle the robber barons hour. He seemingly can't go a month without bringing on some billionaire oligarch robber baron criminal. He had Mark Zuckerberg on, he had Peter Thiel on, he had Elon Musk on, he had Mark Andreessen on. He loves to bring in these mega wealthy elites for them to pretend together that, bro, we're against the elites, bro. We're against the elites. We're against the establishment here on the Joe Rogan robber baron experience, bro. And it's just, at this point, it's beyond ridiculous. It's like humiliating to see this happen on a daily basis. Well, one of the other things you'll notice, at this point, I don't know how anybody watches this, if I'm being honest with you. At this point, it's like the old appeal, the old charm of the Joe Rogan experience is so dead and gone, it's laughable. Because his show now, half the time, at least, is the Elon Musk suckfest experience. Like, it just is. It like meat riding Elon 24/7. It's like he's never heard a single argument against anything Elon is doing. He does this really beta cuck thing where he's like, oh, my puny brain could never live up to the amazing big brain of Elon Musk. Oh, he's such a mega genius. I don't even feel human when I'm near him because he's just so smart. Oh, Elon, can I give you a hand job? Like, this is what it is, right? Well, unfortunately, I have some examples for you here. I got to try to calm down as I watch this because my blood is going to be boiling. My blood pressure is going to absolutely spike. To give myself a fucking aneurysm on air watching this. But here, let's go through it.
What I worry about is how much this is where I get mad at the media for presenting this like, this is Hitler, we're having it notched up to 11 for the past 8 years. And now you've got this, because he was put in, it's almost like that energy has been transferred to Elon now. Because now, did you see the Elon protests? They're protesting Elon. They're literally standing out there with signs that say, arrest Elon Musk.
Listen, I guarantee it's organized.
Bro, the protests against Elon can't be organic. I like Elon. I'm going to jump off a bridge, homie. I'm going to jump off a fucking bridge. It's like they've never heard anybody explain it to them. Why there's tremendous anger at Elon. Okay, here, I'll try to break it down for you as simple as possible. Here's the way our government works, Joe and random woman. The House passes a bill, the Senate passes a bill, the president signs it, that's it. The funds go to the Treasury gives out the payments. That's it. That's what we have in our constitutional Republican representative democracy. It's called the power of the purse. That's how it works. What Elon Musk has done is, as the wealthiest robber baron in the world, he gave over $250 million to Trump to help get him elected. Rank corruption. Then Trump said, hey, here's a fake government agency called Doge. And then when Trump got in office, Elon immediately went to the Treasury Department and illegally hacked into the system, can get everybody's data, everybody's social security number, everybody's bank account. And he also illegally hacked into other government agencies and started deleting programs he doesn't like, deleting agencies he doesn't like, all wildly illegal and wildly unconstitutional. In a scenario where what he's doing is illegal, it would have to be Congress passes a bill that says, hey, here are the specific agencies that you're allowed to audit. Here's the specific kind of payments you're allowed to say are fraud or abuse and you can get rid of. And we're granting you access to do that. That would be legal. But Congress didn't do that. There is no bill authorizing him to do it. It doesn't matter that President Trump says, I support him doing it. It's still wildly illegal. That's not the way the system works. Congress has a say. The courts have a say, which is why every single court that's looked at this so far has said, hey, man, you got to stop. And it's not just, there are Obama judges who said that. but there's also George W. Bush judges who said that. There's also Trump judges who said that.
Yeah. You know, all those extremely far-left woke judges that Donald Trump appointed, like that first judge, a Ronald Reagan appointee, who opposed freezing payments right at the start of Trump's presidency. Oh, that radical left-wing socialist, communist, Maoist Ronald Reagan, who used to be the patron saint of the right-wingers. Kyle Kulinski is spot on about the illegality and unconstitutionality of how they're going about this. And even if people are indifferent to the programs being cut, some of the outrage is because they're attacking federal workers. Every day, there's talk about how terrible and lazy federal workers are, with Trump, without any evidence, claiming they're working other jobs while they're supposed to be working from home. Trump even said just yesterday that these people have second and even third jobs. How does someone manage 2 full-time jobs during their shift at another job? It doesn't add up. Going back to what Kyle said initially about Joe Rogan being a cuck, which I find hilarious, you know, Joe Rogan, the alpha male, the MMA guy, and all these right-wing macho types, they all just drool over Elon Musk, talking about what a genius he is. I covered Clay Travis on Piers Morgan, where he was calling Musk maybe the greatest inventor of all time, the smartest man who ever lived, and the greatest capitalist ever. Can you imagine being an adult and speaking this way about another adult? It's like they're worshiping someone almost like a god. And of course, this is exactly what they've done with Trump as well. It's really something, especially if you want to talk about what isn't alpha behavior.
Are they all do they all have Trump derangement syndrome, guys? These Trump-appointed judges who are saying this is illegal? Bro, you're just you just don't understand Elon's genius, bro. What am I supposed to do with these people, bro? What am I supposed to do with these people? And again, do they have any idea the actual stuff that Elon is doing, the actual payments he's freezing, the actual impacts of that? Just one example, they made a big deal of this USAID thing. Because of Elon freezing the payments, there's $100 million in food that's sitting in ports that is currently rotting. And the inspector general came out and said, hey, bro, all this food is going to waste because you illegally froze it. And as a result of that, how many tens of thousands of people are going to go hungry, are not going to get that food? Would you rather have it sit there and rot, or would you rather let it out? Right? Again, if you want to stop the food shipments, pass a bill in Congress that says we're done giving out food for USAID. But they didn't do that. Oh my God, here we go.
Organized by the same people that are going to lose a shitload of money based on all these discoveries at Doge.
Oh my God. Bro, the protests are organized by the people who have a financial interest in keeping USAID going. Hey, Joe, my precious, sweet little Joe, have you seen this? At least 11 federal agencies targeted by the Trump-Musk firings and cuts have more than 32 continuing investigations, pending complaints, or enforcement actions into Mr. Musk's 6 companies. He is dismantling and defunding and eliminating government agencies that cut into his profits because they hold him accountable. The CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, he said, rest in peace, CFPB. He's killing it. Well, the CFPB regulates Elon Musk. Elon Musk just made a deal with Visa to make Twitter a financial processing system also, so the CFPB would regulate him. He killed the agency that's supposed to regulate him. So the monetary concern is literally the exact opposite of what he's saying. You know who's out in the streets who are furious at Elon Musk? Some of the 200 million Americans who were saved by the Consumer Financial Protection Agency, who were defrauded by a bank and they got a check in the mail because that agency was looking out for them. That's who's protesting Elon Musk.
If you look at what Doge is uncovering, what they're uncovering with this USAID stuff, a lot of that stuff was organizing through NGOs protests. They organized
my God. He literally thinks the protests against Elon Musk are astroturfed. Because who could actually be against the complete dismantling of the Department of Education, which is one of the things Elon's doing? Who could be against totally dismantling the anti-scam police, the CFPB? That's what he's doing. Who could be against freezing payments for HIV medication for children? That's crazy to be against that. I'm at a loss, bro. I'm at a loss. Here, we got more.
That's fucking amazing. And then this other thing about Elon. Elon's going to steal everybody's money. He has $400 billion. I'm telling you, he's not going to steal your money. I'm telling you, that's not what he's doing. What he's doing is he's a super genius that's been fucked with.
Bro, why would you think the world's richest man, this robber baron, is interested in money, bro? He's got so much of it. He doesn't care about that. Joe, would you say the same thing about the mega wealthy robber baron, George Soros?
Kyle Kulinski really made a fantastic point, and I plan to use it in conversations with people I know in real life. Just the other day, I was talking to a childhood friend who asked why I thought Elon Musk would expect anything in return for his $250 million contribution to help Donald Trump get elected. I asked him if he genuinely believed Musk donated such a hefty sum purely out of the kindness of his heart and not in expectation of any return, while cutting various programs supposedly to help America. It made me think about how they've villainized George Soros for decades. Moving forward, I'll use the Soros example to question if they think he also expects nothing back for his contributions. Though Kyle doesn't mention it in this video, recent stories revealed that the government might sign a contract with Tesla for $400 million worth of armored electric vehicles. This comes at a time when Tesla's sales are plummeting globally, with a 60% drop in Germany, even as EV sales overall are increasing. Clearly, Musk is benefiting. It's not just about altruism. The whole situation reeks of a scam, and anyone with a bit of sense can see it. Yet, the MAGA crowd continues to devour it, praising Musk just like Joe Rogan does. It's truly revolting. It's frustrating. And while it might seem like all we can do is voice our complaints, remember, these figures are susceptible to public pressure. They've had to backtrack on some issues because people are reaching out to their Congress members who definitely don't want to face public discontent, even in red states. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you side with Kyle Kulinski's views? Or do you think Joe Rogan has a point in his approach to Elon Musk? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more at Cole Talk. I'll see you in the next video.